Hi kids, good morning. How are you? I hope you are all safe and good. Today we are going to see grade 3 science. We can revise for our terminal 1 examination. Today we are going to see fourth lesson birds. Okay children, let me start our lesson. We already learned about this lesson, isn't it? Yes. Today recap our lesson. How birds fly. Birds have a specially designed streamlined means boat shaped, okay, boat shaped body. There is a streamlined body with hollow bones which make it light in weight. They have flight feathers which help them to fly, and down feathers which keep their body warm. Okay, they have flight feathers which help them to fly, and down feathers which keep their body warm. Okay. Next, birds move their wings up and down while flying. These movements are called upstroke and downstroke movements. Okay. Next is the flightless birds. Okay, what is a flightless bird? There are some birds which are very big in size and heavy in weight. They have wings and strong feet also, but they cannot fly at all. Such birds are called flightless birds. For example, ostrich, emu, kiwi, penguin, etc. These are all flightless birds. Which are all flightless birds? Ostrich, emu, kiwi, penguin. Okay. Next, beaks of birds. Beaks are the mouth of the birds. Birds have different types of beaks, isn't it? Yes, because they eat different types of food also. Types of beaks. Strong, sharp and hooked beak. Big birds of prey like eagle, vulture and owls have strong, sharp and hooked beaks to tear the flesh of small animals. Have strong, sharp and hooked beaks to tear the flesh of small animals. Okay, small and strong beak. Small birds like sparrow, pigeon, robins or grain eaters. They have strong small beaks to crush grains and nuts. Which are all small and strong beak? Sparrow, pigeon and robins. Okay, or grain eaters. It has strong small beaks to crush grains and nuts. Okay. Strong chisel-shaped beak of a woodpecker helps it to make holes in the trunk of trees to take out the insects. Strong chisel-shaped beak of a woodpecker helps it to make holes in the trunk of trees to take out the insects. Okay. Next one, sharp and broad beak of swallow is sticky, so that insects get stuck inside when they are flying with the mouth open. Long and pointed beak of hummingbird helps it to suck nectar from flowers. Which is a hummingbird helps it to suck nectar from flowers. Okay. Next, broad and flat beak of duck has tiny holes on the sides to filter pond water. The muddy water flows out, leaving the insects inside. Okay. Next, claws of birds. Birds use their claws just like we use our hands and legs, isn't it? Yes. They use claws to catch and eat food, to move about and to protect themselves from the enemies. Next, types of claws you see. Perching birds like crow, sparrow, pigeon, etc. have 3 toes in front and 1 at the back. This helps them to grip the branch of the tree while sitting and even while sleeping also. Next is the praying birds. Like eagles and vultures have sharp and curved claws called talons. What is that? Sharp and curved claws called talons for holding small animals like rats, toad and mice. Okay, scratching birds like hens, peacocks have a small fifth extra toe, a little higher up at the back of the leg. Okay, next is the swimming birds. Swimming birds like ducks and geese have webbed feet. Which all have webbed feet? Ducks and geese have webbed feet, which helps them to swim in water. The front three toes are joined by skin, which helps them to push water back while swimming. Next is the wading birds like crane, heron, walk through water. Crane and heron walk through water. They have long legs with spread out toes to walk easily in mud. They pick out fish from the water to eat. They pick out fish from the water to eat. Climbing birds like woodpecker and parakeet. What is that? Parakeet have two toes pointing upwards and two toes pointing downwards. Two toes pointing upwards and two toes pointing downwards. This helps trunk firmly. Okay, types of nest. Tailor bird uses its beak like a needle to sew leaves together using thread and wool. This is the reason why it is called tailor bird. Okay, weaver bird weaves pieces of leaves, grass and twigs to build a beautiful nest with a tunnel-like opening at the bottom through which it enters the nest. It is a weaver bird. Next is the woodpecker. Woodpecker pecks into the tree trunk with its sharp beak to make a hole for a nest. Okay, which one make a hole for a nest? Yes, woodpecker. Next, penguins live in freezing cold areas. Penguins only live in freezing cold areas. They cannot find twigs or leaves, so they collect some pebbles and their nest is ready. Okay. Next, a kingfisher. Kingfisher burrows a hole on the banks of the river to use it as a nest. Okay. Next is the parental care. The mother bird sits on the eggs to keep them warm. This process is called incubation. You see, mother bird sits on the nest to keep them warm. This process is called incubation. Okay, when the baby is completely formed in the egg, the baby chick comes out from the egg by breaking the shell, which is known as hatching. Study of birds. The study of birds is called ornithology, and a person who studies birds is called an ornithologist. Okay, Dr. Salim Ali was a famous ornithologist of India. Okay, children. We can see some quick scroll. Birds are able to fly because they have streamlined body, flight feathers, hollow bones and wings. Birds like ostrich, emu, penguin and kiwi are called flightless birds because they cannot fly. Birds have different types of beaks because they eat different types of food. Birds use their claws for movement, for holding things and for protection. Birds build their nest to lay eggs and keep their babies safe from bad weather and enemies. Study of birds is called ornithology. Okay, let me see some keywords. Streamlined shape. It's a boat shaped. Talons, sharp claws of preying birds. Wading, walking in water. Migration, movement of birds from one place to another. Parental care, taking care of young ones by parents. Ornithology, study of birds. Okay, children, we will see some points in our CW note. You see, I have wings, but I cannot fly. Which one? Ostrich. Yes. I weave pieces of leaves, grass and twigs to build a nest. Which one? Weaver, bird. Next one. I pegs into the tree trunk to make a hole for a nest. Which one? Woodpecker. I sew leaves together using thread and wool for a nest. It's a tailor bird. A lay eggs in the nest of a crow. Which one? Cuckoo. Next one, give examples for the following. Flightless bird, emu, kiwi. Sharp and hooked beak, eagle, vulture. Strong sizzle-shaped beak, woodpecker. Long and pointed beak, hummingbird. Broad and flat beak, duck. Perching birds, crow, sparrow. Okay, next praying birds, eagle, vulture. Wading birds, crane, heron. Okay children, we will meet in next session. Thank you.